Have you ever heard that after the age of 40, your body starts to become more acidic, and that drinking lemon water in the morning could help restore that balance? The idea sounds simple, but there is a fundamental difference that many people don't understand. Lemon is acidic, so how could it possibly be part of a healthy diet? And more importantly, can the foods we eat actually change the pH of our blood? Today, you're going to understand what happens to pH in a body, why the stomach needs to be acidic, what the real connection between lemons and health is, and what precautions you should take when drinking lemon water. And make sure you stay until the end, because there's one simple detail about this drink that many people overlook. If you enjoy content about health, nutrition, and well-being, subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so you don't miss our upcoming videos. So what exactly is pH? Before we talk about lemons, we need to understand something basic. What does pH actually mean? pH is a measurement used to indicate how acidic or alkaline a solution is. On the traditional pH scale, values below 7 are considered acidic, 7 is neutral, and values above 7 are alkaline. But there is something very important to understand here. There's not just one single pH throughout your entire body. Your stomach, for example, needs a highly acidic environment to perform its digestive functions. Your blood, on the other hand, needs to remain within a very narrow pH range. In other words, when someone says that they simply need to alkalize the body, we need to ask, which part of the body? That distinction completely changes the way we should understand this subject. Why does the stomach need to be acidic? The stomach produces hydrochloric acid. This acidic environment plays an important role in digestion, particularly in the digestion of proteins, and it also contributes to the proper absorption of certain nutrients. The body also has protective mechanisms that prevent this acid from damaging the stomach lining itself. And this brings us to an important issue for people as they get older. In some people, the production of stomach acid may decrease with age. This can happen for different reasons and, depending on the situation, may be associated with digestive problems or deficiencies in certain nutrients. But that does not mean that everyone over the age of 40 will necessarily have low stomach acid. That is an important distinction. Age alone cannot be used to diagnose a problem with stomach acid levels. If you experience persistent symptoms such as heartburn, stomach pain, difficulty digesting food, or ongoing digestive changes, the appropriate approach is to seek professional medical evaluation. An acidic stomach does not mean acidic blood. Now we come to one of the most important parts of this video. The pH of your stomach and the pH of your blood are completely different things. Your blood needs to remain within a very tightly controlled range. And what helps regulate it? There are three main mechanisms: buffer systems, the lungs, and the kidneys. Buffer systems help neutralize chemical changes quickly. The lungs contribute to this balance by controlling how much carbon dioxide is eliminated through breathing. And the kidneys help regulate substances such as hydrogen ions and bicarbonate. It is an incredibly sophisticated system. That's why, in a healthy person, simply eating or drinking a particular food does not cause the blood to suddenly shift from acidic to alkaline. So, does diet not matter for acid-base balance? Hold on. That doesn't mean that diet has no importance. The composition of your diet can influence the amount of acid your body needs to eliminate and can also affect things such as the pH of your urine. But that is very different from saying that a particular food can alkalize your blood. That distinction is extremely important. A healthy diet does not need to be built around trying to change your blood pH. Instead, it should focus on variety, fruits, vegetables, adequate fiber and protein, proper hydration, and reducing your intake of highly processed foods. And this is exactly where lemons become interesting. Lemons are acidic, so why are they considered healthy? When you taste a lemon, you immediately notice its acidity. Lemons contain citric acid and are also an excellent source of vitamin C. They also contain other natural compounds, including flavonoids and various bioactive substances. But there is a common misconception. The acidic taste of a lemon does not mean that it will make your blood acidic. After food is digested and metabolized, its components participate in many different processes throughout the body. So we shouldn't look only at the pH of a food and automatically assume what its effect will be on the entire body. And there's another very interesting point. Lemon does not need to be turned into a miracle remedy to be useful. It can already be part of a healthy diet simply because it provides vitamin C and can make water more enjoyable for some people. That can be especially helpful for people who have difficulty drinking enough water throughout the day. The story that made lemons famous in medicine. There's a fascinating story involving lemons and sailors. During long sea voyages, vitamin C deficiency was common because fresh fruits and vegetables were difficult to preserve. This deficiency could lead to scurvy, a serious disease. In the 18th century, British physician James Lind conducted one of the earliest known clinical studies on the subject. He observed that citrus fruits could help prevent scurvy. Later, it became established that the disease was associated with a deficiency of vitamin C. This story is important because it shows us something. The nutritional value of a food does not need an alkalizing theory to be relevant. Lemons already contain important nutrients and natural compounds on their own. Lemon water. How can you drink it safely? Now, let's get to the practical part. If you enjoy drinking lemon water, there are a few simple precautions to keep in mind. First, there is no need to drink lemon juice straight. Diluting lemon juice with water reduces the concentration of acid and may make it more comfortable for many people. Second, if you notice that the drink causes heartburn, acid reflux, pain, or irritation, there is no reason to force yourself to keep drinking it. Everyone's body responds differently. Third, think about your teeth as well. Acidic beverages can contribute to enamel erosion when consumed frequently. So try to avoid holding the drink in your mouth for a long time. And here's one simple recommendation. Water is still water. You don't need to add lemon to it for it to hydrate you. Lemon is simply an option for people who enjoy the taste. What if you have gastritis or take omeprazole? This is where we need to be especially careful. If you have gastritis, acid reflux, an ulcer, or another digestive condition, you should not use lemon water as a treatment. For some people, acidic foods and beverages may make symptoms worse. And if you take omeprazole or another medication designed to reduce stomach acid, do not stop your treatment on your own. These medications have specific medical indications, and whether you should continue, change, or adjust your treatment should be evaluated by a healthcare professional. The goal is not to fight stomach acid at all costs. The goal is to understand why the symptoms are happening and address the underlying cause appropriately. The big myth about alkalizing the body. After everything we've discussed, we can finally answer the main question. Do you need to alkalize your blood by drinking lemon water? No. Your body already has highly effective mechanisms for keeping your blood pH within a very tightly controlled range. That doesn't mean a healthy diet is irrelevant. Quite the opposite. A diet rich in whole, minimally processed foods can support cardiovascular, digestive, and metabolic health through many different mechanisms. But attributing all of these benefits simply to the idea of alkalizing the body is an oversimplification. Lemon can absolutely be part of a healthy diet, but it doesn't need to be presented as a cure or as a way to change the pH of your blood. So, if you enjoy starting your day with lemon water, you can continue doing so if you feel good drinking it and it doesn't trigger any symptoms. But now you understand the difference. Lemon is acidic. Your stomach needs an acidic environment, and your blood needs to remain within a very tightly controlled pH range. The most important thing isn't trying to alkalize your body. It's taking care of the bigger picture. A balanced diet, proper hydration, regular physical activity, adequate sleep, and professional medical care when necessary. And remember, no single beverage can replace a balanced diet or medical treatment. If this video helped you understand the topic better, leave a comment below. Do you usually drink lemon water in the morning? And share this video with someone who also believes that lemon can simply alkalize the body. Subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so you don't miss our upcoming videos. See you in the next video.